Hey guys, so I thought I'd react to this video to be a bit different. Yeah, there's a reason why too. I am not, there's something she says, it's like, all right, I definitely have to react to it now. Definitely have to react to it now. So.
I'm calling it that. After.
Okay, let me just go back to the beginning because my nose is so yucky. There's the, okay, we're at the beginning, people. We're at the beginning now.
Hello,
Oops.
everyone. Konya Sakafet. It's your girl Jasmine here.
Now, I don't know what language that is. Don't know what the language is.
And in today's video, I am going to be answering. Hello everyone, Konya Sakafet. It's your girl Jasmine here, and in today's video, I am going to be answering an audience question. If you're into that, getting to know a little bit more about me, then definitely keep on watching. Authentically, Angie Denise asks, can you talk more about why you became vegan, how long, common misconceptions about veganism, veganism and protein, vitamin D, B12, supplementation, or a vegan alternative? I know you've been vegan for a while, but I don't know if you've ever made a series on it.
Now, why do vegans ask all this? You don't hear carnivores asking, how do I get B12? How do I get vitamin D? You will sometimes hear them say, how do I get magnesium? How do I get certain electrolytes and stuff, right? Now what's different is, if you're smart, you're going to be a carnivore that says, in the beginning, you're going to need those. Or if you're outside a lot, you're going to need those. So I'd recommend you get unflavored electrolytes, right? That's really all you need. Do you know how many friggin' vitamins and minerals you need for veganism to work? Insane.
I would love to see what I eat in a day or meal prep videos since you started working. You can also talk about the transition from stay-at-home mom to stay-at-home wife.
I hate the fact she has kids. I hate it so much because I'm fairly certain she feeds them vegan. I didn't get that far in the video yet. I don't know if she talks about that or not.
To working mom.
Of course not. It's all about her. Because vegans are like that.
I love all of these
I mean, I could walk all that back, but we'll see.
Questions, and I look forward to answering lots of it in this video. I will definitely address being a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife to working mom, working wife in another video. In terms of veganism, I'm really not sure if I mentioned the story as to how and why I became vegan, but it started about 9 years ago, 2016. I was raised Catholic, and I always like to do something for Lent where I give something up because it helps to challenge me, it helps to give me something to...
That's not something you should ever give up in your life. Meat, essential fats, and essential proteins. In school, what did we learn? There are essential fats, like essential fatty acids, and essential amino acids. Are there any essential carbohydrates? Oh, wait. I don't have crickets, so I'm just doing that. Still waiting, as I thought.
Work on in terms of like my willpower. So I decided, what is something that I absolutely love that I want to give up?
You love it because it has minerals in it. No, what you love and probably could give up for the rest of your life and never look back. The thing you love is chocolate. Something like chocolate. I love chocolate. I love peanut butter. I had a weird dream last night that I had Reese's cups. I'm thinking, why am I dreaming about that? But when I woke up, I didn't want them. It feels different when you're vegan because when you're vegan, you wake up and you're like, oh man, I want eggs, I want beef. You want it. You want it. You're literally reaching out for it. For the burger. Someone handed you the burger. You might even end up saying in your sleep, where's my burger? And if there is someone with you at the time, they're gonna be like, what do you mean, where's my burger? What are you talking about? What do you mean burger? And then you wake up, you're like, what? And then they go, you said, where's my burger? And they're like, oh, I guess I want a burger. And then the vegan burger is not gonna hit the same way. Shut up.
Habits. Meat was the thing. Meat and dairy.
No, because meat is essential for life. This is why you're always doing this crap to your hair. I checked your channel out. It's mostly like hair stuff. Trying to refresh your hair. Like one of the videos like, I need a much needed lock refresher. Something like that. It's like, girl, you wouldn't need any of that if you were carnivore. Or even, ate a meat-centered diet. You need a lot of meat to keep your hair good. Okay? Okay.
Decided in 2016 to give up meat and go vegan for 40 days and 40 nights. That was the plan. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was very hard because...
Yep. It's harder to give up meat than it is to give up chocolate, to give up alcohol even. I mean, because alcohol, it's not essential. Yes, you might need some help. But it's something that if you've had a bad experience from, you can never go back to. And I'm going to get into why... Okay, she's going to tell why she went vegan. And I'm going to tell a very heartfelt story after this. I'll tell you everything.
I didn't really know much information about veganism at the time. I did end up finding a site called Food Docker, and basically what it does is like you can type in whatever you have in your fridge and it will send you a list of dishes that you can make, which I really found useful. I also discovered Sweet Potato Soul on YouTube, and she was at the time living in New York and she was a vegan chef. She had so many delicious vegan recipes on her channel, and I looked to her a lot for inspiration in terms of food. That's where I looked the first time around. I also checked out Pinterest here and there, but it wasn't as frequent. The plan was to only do this for 40 days and 40 nights, right? But during that time, my dad was diagnosed with cancer. I wanted to make sure that I broke those generational...
I had someone I knew personally die very, very, very recently, and they're saying it was cancer. And right now, my mind is like, I don't know how to process it. I have no emotion right now. It's just numb. She was not young at all. At all. Or not old, I mean. Not old at all. At all. She was not much older than my mom. Mm-hmm. She was not that much older than my mom. Only by 3 years. Guess what her diet was? Lots, and I mean lots, of vegetables and fruit. Lots of legumes, lots of grain, lots of all of that. There was meat and cheese and stuff, Lots of sugar, though. She ate a so-called healthy diet. So why did she die so young of cancer? That's the big question here. You're blaming the what? Little tiny amount of meat she had a day? Are you gonna blame so if you eat something that has, like, if you eat a huge salad and your stomach gets upset, are you gonna blame meat for what the salad did? Knowing that the salad was vegan and you didn't have any meat with it? Are you gonna blame meat for what the salad did? Are you gonna blame the meat you had 9 years ago to what the salad did to you? If you end up in the hospital, someone trying to get at your bowels? I hope not.
Purses, if you will. You know, I'm calling it that. After looking at different films, different documentaries, What the Health, Earthling, Cowspiracy, I also checked out as well. Food Inc.
Meet Your Meat.
Oh, I never seen that one. After looking at all those different films, I decided.
Friggin' father in the background. God. Their kids have to be vegan. They have to be. I mean, the way that they sound like they want something, and I'm pretty sure they're hungry.
Decided to give up meat for good. It was really hard for me because dairy.
Because you need it, dipstick.
Or especially like cheese was my thing. I loved cheese. And a lot of recipes use cheese and dairy. And I told my friends and my family that I was vegan. There was all of a sudden a concern about my protein intake.
As there should be. As there should be, you little selfish piece of crap. I am sorry, but I'm not sorry. Look, when you involve your kids, when you involve the entire family, that's how we know. That's when we start saying, you're so egotistical, you're so selfish, because you are.
All of the vitamin intake that I would quote unquote lack when going vegan, right?
You are lacking. That's why you need to do all that crap to your hair.
You know, I thought to myself, well, how do the cows and the
We're not cows. We don't have a rumen. I'm sorry, but last I checked, I never saw a human lying on their side, coughing up food and then chewing it again.
pigs and the chickens and all that stuff get their protein?
Chickens eat bugs. Really? Really? You're gonna compare yourself to a chicken too? Chickens eat bugs, smart Alec. Any smart farmer would feed it bugs.
Beans, nuts, seeds, even leafy greens.
Cows don't eat that. Cows aren't supposed to eat nuts and seeds and kale and greens. They eat grass. How old are you? Like mentally? Because I don't think you're whatever age you are biologically.
Have some protein. It may not be a lot, but hey, protein is protein. And
No, it's not. How are we 2025 and still believing this? Well, I'm not. Got a spot on my tooth to prove it.
also, tofu has protein too.
No, it does not. Not in the proper kind. None of it is good. None of it. None of it even matches what's in meat. Especially beef. So don't even start with me.
Tofu, edamame. And in terms of like vitamin D, I mean, don't we get that from the sun?
Yeah, but you're not eating any friggin' cholesterol and saturated fat anymore. So you're not gonna be able to make it. You need cholesterol to make it. Smart Alec.
We get vitamin D from the sun, right? 15 minutes
Shut up. Don't look toward him.
out in the sun will get you vitamin D. I did my blood work. Honestly, the only things I was low in was vitamin D and iron. But I was
There you mother effing go. You have the same problem as me. I had low iron too. And I wasn't even vegan. So am I gonna blame the meat for what the plants did to me? No.
Always low in iron. I actually had mild anemia ever
Because you never ate meat.
since I was a little baby. Even
Yeah, because your parents didn't eat meat either.
with having meat in my diet, I was still low iron. For that, I
Because you weren't eating enough. Smart Alec. Hello? Now you're not getting any.
just took iron supplements, B12 supplementation.
Yeah, they're toxic and fake.
I do from time to time take a B12 supplementation. Although if I'm
I am so mad because her freaking kids, man.
using nutritional yeast,
None of that friggin' works. Don't even.
that has pretty much the
Go listen to friggin' X Vegan videos. Go listen. There are people that have been doing it for 10 years, 15 years. Go watch them.
daily recommended value of B12. That's one way to consume B12.
It is toxic and fake.
You can also take pills. We sometimes use Mary Ruth.
Oh yeah, let's endorse drug addiction, people. Let's endorse it, but in a new way. Yay! I can have a pill addiction and it can be legal.
They have the vitamin D and B12 together in one gummy vitamin, and it
And let's have kids' candies. Because we're kids too. We're 2 years old mentally. Woo!
tastes really good. Even baby girl likes it. Current supplements that we do
Like I thought. As I thought. The dipsticks feeding her kids is crap.
have, like I mentioned before, I am taking iron pills from time to time when I remember. I do take
When you remember, see what I mean? This is proof. Listen to yourself. Your brain is starving. You mess up words. I saw another video where you kept messing up a word. Kept messing it up. Kept on messing it up. Low in iron. Low in D. Your hair's all messed up. Constantly needing to do stuff to it. I'm telling you, man.
the vitamin D, B12 from Mary Roots. Love that. We have selenium here. Selenium is great for your nervous system, immune system. If you don't want to take supplements, you can take 1 Brazil nut a day. In terms of iron, a vegan alternative to iron.
They don't work and they're fake. None of this stuff works. We are carnivores. That's why we have a gallbladder. We're hypercarnivores anyway. We have gallbladders. We have the appendix. We don't have a cecum. Oh my God.
Is
sarsaparilla.
a great alternative to iron is sarsaparilla. It's a herb you can have in a tea.
That sounds like you puke after having it. Gross.
Or you can grind it up and put it in a capsule and consume it that way. Chelated zinc. Zinc is great for the immune system. It's great for fertility for men and women. If you don't want to take zinc pills, cashews, pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, dark chocolate, all that good stuff.
Shut him up. He sounds like he's on friggin' roids too. Ugh. I hope not. But shut him up. I want to see your brain at full capacity. On your own. I want to see it. Show me how good that vegan diet's doing. Show me how good it is. Don't have him in the background there. Send him off. Go send him off with the kids.
And lentils if you are so inclined. Now, in terms of B12, like I mentioned before, there are supplements you can take. I love Mary Roots. But if you want to just eat your B12, mushrooms are...
Is Mary Roots, is that the American form of, is it Mary Jane? Jameson. No, never mind. I guess that is different. I don't even know if we have that here in Canada, Mary Roots. We have the root cellar here on the island where I'm at, but that's completely different.
great, as well as
That's its own, like, store, basically.
as nutritional yeast. I know some people don't want to do the nutritional yeast. That's fine, but I have no problems with using nutritional yeast. Let's talk about protein real quick. Protein is a myth, right?
No, it's not. Come on. Come on. That's why you're doing all that crap to your hair.
No one ever died or like had
for lack of
hospital from lack of protein.
How can they keep going off this? That's not the point. The point is your hair, your less essential things are going to start breaking down. You're going to lose your hair's going to get all gross and weird and messed up and rough and dry, and your skin's all dried out, and that's what happens when you have no more protein to feed the essential part of you, or to feed the less essential parts. I mean, the essentials are going to stay intact. Like, you're going to have enough to keep your body structure together, because it's hoping that one day you're going to be able to get up and get it something to eat. It is a survival mechanism. You are surviving. You're not thriving. You're not thriving, okay? You're not thriving. Look at these people. They've been vegan 15 years. What's her name? Shakira or something. I forget her name, but Gottis doesn't have his other channel anymore. But he did an interview with a girl. I forget her name. But she was vegan 15 years. 15th year she could not even speak, because she was so disabled by the diet. The degradation it caused. Go watch this 15-year vegan videos. You're going to be blown away. You're going to be blown away? Yeah. You need to listen to intuition, not other people. If something tells you I should not be doing this, I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't laugh about this, yeah.
I don't know if you heard hubby, but he says no one has ever died or been hospitalized for lack of protein.
It's called kwashiorkor. Sure, your kids have it.
Protein, if you're one of those folks who want gains in the gym or like really want to build muscle, then you want to really focus on protein or whatever. But
vegans don't gain, though. Look at the girl that claims she was vegan since birth. Look at her.
If you're just like a regular person who's just,
she's on Instagram.
Whatever. I mean, I'm sure you're getting your protein anyways, right? From whatever meats you eat, whatever fish you eat. In terms of like plant-based alternatives, tofu is great.
None of them work. If they did, then all vegans would look just like the rest of us. We're supposed to look strong and proportionate. Steroids make that look weird. I hear that the steroids make the muscles look weird. I've heard that. They didn't describe it exactly how, but things just don't look right when you're on steroids. Like, the muscles just aren't right. You can't gain it otherwise.
These are great. Wild rice is amazing. The black wild rice, Dr. Sebi approved wild rice. Lots of beans have protein.
Dr. Sebi, the same biatch who prescribed duck flour. That one does make you puke. It does. It does. It does make you puke. Don't even.
In them, and even like the brown rices as well. The white rice doesn't have any nutritional value. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Like, I've never had any blood work done where it shows my protein levels dangerously low. Like, it was like...
It's not going to. How do you not get this? It's keeping your body structure together. But your skin will, if not already, your skin will start to degrade. You have no oil nourishing it and keeping it moist, like on an inner level. You have no oil coating it. You have the proteins are starting to break apart. That's why you can get these little like dotty lines on your skin, like it's like they're rashes, but they don't go away. They're like the structure of the skin seems more. I've felt that before. It feels like I know somebody who has that. Her skin is very, I don't know how to describe it. It just feels like dots all over her skin.
Perfect. Like it was fun. Hopefully I answered all of the questions as it relates to veganism, why I became vegan, how I became vegan. At the moment, however, I'm actually reconsidering, instead of being vegan, adopting a more holistic approach. And instead of being vegan, I want to be majority plant-based. What does that mean? Majority of my diet will be plants, but then there will be a small percentage of time, who knows, still grappling with the idea, where I consume meat and stuff. And I kind of feel bad about even like saying this, because
No, you should do the complete opposite. Eat mostly meat, and then like maybe you'd be a lot healthier. You probably won't die of cancer so early, because all of these oxalates and sugars, all of this stuff combined, you're putting your body under so much stress that it eventually causes cancer. Girl, people are learning this the hard way too. I'm not changing my diet now. Not changing it now. Not after learning my... Yeah.
it feels like I'm quitting something. I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit in front of you guys, especially.
No, you have to. You have to live. If you want to keep living, you have to.
Vegan for 9 years. No, I'm about to be 9 years in February. Anyways, I'm grappling with the idea. So hopefully...
Yeah, you better, and go carnivore. Your hair will thank you.
You enjoyed watching this video. I want to thank Authentically Angie Denise so much for this thoughtful question.
Okay, so flipped a little bit. Maybe she's not much of a dipstick, but as long as she feeds her kids this, yeah. You're a dipstick if you feed your kids vegan. Yeah, you are, because you don't care about their growth, if that's the case. If not, then at least one vegan mom gets it. However, you have to eat meat too. You absolutely have to. It is a requirement of the human body. Regardless of what diet you do, meat is a requirement. If every human on the planet was vegan, you would see them fall and not shatter bones. Right? Why else? Okay, this was like 9 years, 10 years, 11 years ago. John McDougall, why did he fall and shatter several bones? Why did that happen? Huh? Why did that happen? Couldn't possibly mean he might be low in something, could it? Collagen, the thing you only get from meat, but vitamin C helps absorb it. No, it doesn't. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I guess there's a spot on one of my teeth that turned into a cavity. I just have the one, which is good. I don't know where the spot came from, though. I don't know if it was new or like fairly new, or if it was there for a while and I never knew it or didn't remember. Yeah, it's a cavity now. Yeah. Not fun. Anyways, guys. It's weird because it doesn't hurt unless there's pressure on it. Okay, well, I will let you guys go. I will see you in the next one. And hopefully this girl stops being vegan. Because she's going to kill herself. It's going to kill her. Because you already can tell when you look through her channel that her hair needs the protein. You can tell by how she talks and what she says. Okay? You can tell. Yeah, you can tell by what she says. And how she talks and always needing to do this stuff to her hair. That's the lack of protein. Smart Alec. The fact you don't make vitamin D from the sun at all. The fact you have low iron. Your B12. You need meat. You need it. That's why you're playing with that idea of quitting. Quit. Quit. What's the worst someone's gonna do? Ridicule you? Look, we're gonna applaud you. Us meat eaters, we're gonna applaud you. And I applaud you even more if you've never fed your kids this. You need to get your kids off this diet. Your kids don't deserve this crap. They deserve to eat full meals with meat. Okay? Okay, guys, that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Later. Darbs!